Welcome to the Merchant's House, a 191-year-old building located in the middle of Manhattan's West Village. This building has a long and rich story to tell, but to keep it alive, it needs your help. So find out why this building's in danger and why it's so important to history. After being built, this house was purchased by the Treadwells, who kept it in their family all the way up until it was turned into a museum. The house was the home of Seabury Treadwell, his wife, and their 8 children. Along with the family lived the 4 servants who maintained the residence and took care of the Treadwells who called it home. Seabury died in 1865, so the youngest member of the family, Gertrude, lived there with her sister, Julia. But after Julia's death, Gertrude lived alone in the house for the next 24 years. Then, when Gertrude was dead, in 1933, a cousin purchased the house and turned it into the museum it is today. This Greek Revival masterpiece is very much one of a kind and is one of the last of its style. So, back in 1981, the New York's Landmark Society recognized it as a New York Historic Landmark, and it has now retained its historic landmark status. In 2011, the developer Caledwap 2 Park Corporation first announced their plans and subsequently applied for a series of special spot zoning permits over the last 2 decades in order to build the proposed 8-story hotel, knowing the possible damage their development could cause to the Merchant's House. At the dozens of public hearings that have been held since 2012, not a single person has spoken in favor of the project. It is the duty of the Landmarks Preservation Commission to vote no to this proposal. The very survival of the Merchant's House is at stake, as irreversible damage from the construction is guaranteed, and the risk of collapse of this fragile 191-year-old landmark is even higher. In September of 2018, after a 7-month public review process, the City Council voted unanimously to reject the developer's application. We encourage you to lend your voice to the cause of keeping this historic landmark and piece of New York City preserved by adding your name to their petitions, donating, and spreading the word. More information can be found at the Merchant's House website at www.merchantshouse.org/call-to-arms.